As most of you know, this forum was first imagined by Mr. Yunupingu, and the idea of us coming together here was directed by him, a Yiddicha man, who gave us the guidelines. But this forum's always been crafted and sculpted by Dua women. First, with her leadership by the great Marcia Langton, who many of you know and we all respect, Ridijingal woman. And of course, Maya Tilly Marika, another very important Ridijingal woman, is here today again and has been over the last decade and more. And now today, it's a great honour to introduce you to a proud Gulpa woman who joins our journey here in the Key Forum. A broadcaster, educator and mother, another Dua superstar in a long line of superstars. She's got lots of work to do, so we're not going to trouble too much now, but I'll just ask Leila Guruewi to stand up and we'll give her some appreciation. And from one door to another, calling this year's local hero for the Northern Territory, another Ridijingal leader, and he'll do the honours taking it from here. Widiana Marika will bring in Yalmay. Widi.
Everyone, hey, how we doing, my friend? My uncle here, right here. Long time no see, eh? Yeah. Dennis, distinguished guests. The performance representing the wave, Rilyapa. Tides coming in, you know? Tides coming in and slashing the rock, mighty rock called Mandula, you know? And as I finished, and we stood as a power stand to be firm and present on this day for her and myself, that we has been became Australian of the Years and she was elder of the, pardon me? Yo, senior of the year, yo. And I was a local hero last year. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
Gololo Bukmak. Each year, the world turns and changes. In May 2023, our world changed with the passing of the Gumaj leader and former YYF chairman, Mr. Yunupingu. At the same time, around us, new children were born, and new things were created for their future. Children and grandchildren began their journeys in life, and the younger ones dreamed of their special place in the world and how they would change the world. A referendum came and went, and the world turned again. Our elders have demanded change, not just last year, but for land rights, for justice, and for equality. Generations of leaders have spent their lifetimes demanding change. Now, more than ever, we need their voices heard. 100% of First Nations people want change, and no one is satisfied with the status quo. Men and women in the remotest and most disadvantaged places, those who feel powerless the most, told us what they wanted. They wanted a say in their future. They wanted a voice to power. They wanted a secure place in the mainstream of Australia. As a Riditjingal woman, I believe in perpetual motion, to always move forward and to embrace what lies ahead. The 14th of October is behind us, and we choose to move forward. This Kanyar is the power, the vision of the Jankao, the creation sisters who are at the heart of Riditjingal beliefs and cosmologies, and indeed of all Yolngu from the Dua moiety. The Jankao travelled from the east, from the island of Buralco, and their journey was guided by Barnumbir, the morning star, until they arrived at Yalangbara. You can almost see Yalangbara from here, a place of ancient creation, right near where we are today. Yalangbara is the birthplace of Riditjingal, and at its heart is a beautiful water source that is Darjalk, crystal clear, which contains the deep knowledge or milngur of my clan leaders and ancestors. Milngur is also the fontanelle on a newborn baby's head. It is a sign that the child has come from deep in the sacred waters of the land. It reminds us that each of us is from the earth and that we are a gift from our ancestors. Milngur also tells of the purity of children, and that as a child grows, the sacredness of Milngur remains in each of us. The earth is our mother, but the land is our backbone. As Yolngu, we have deep and everlasting connection with the land. It means we cannot turn away from this country no matter what, nor can we turn away from each other and fall back on old arguments and disputes. When two peoples come together, as has happened in Australia since colonisation, you can find differences, but the challenge is to find how we are the same, what unites us, not what divides us. Bukmak Yolngu ka Balanda Rambangi, together. Something happened on the 14th of October, but it is nothing we have not faced before. Our lands have been taken and exploited by others. Our elders have been haunted and imprisoned. Outsiders tried to stop us speaking our languages, abide by our religions, or let us honour our dead in the way we choose. In 1970, a Supreme Court judge decided we were entirely without land rights, that our identity had no relevance to Australian law and the land was terra nullius. A loss in a referendum does not hurt us more than that. And in these days to come, you will see how we have come together even stronger despite the pain and heartache we endure. Like my family, we still want a place in the mainstream, and we will seek it as Yolngu people in our own country, on our own land. Like the late Dr. Mandawa Yunupingo, the Yothu Yindi singer, master artist and songman, we want a place where our children feel like they are secure in the modern world. This is the challenge of my mukul papa, Yalme Yunupingo. This was the challenge of her husband's life, and it is the challenge for us all today. And it's a good challenge. We will keep our composure and focus in the face of rejection. We will endure, and in the end, we will find our rightful place in the Australian nation. On that note, I want to introduce a special performance in honour of my mukul Yalme and to open this forum. My Duay, Tapanbal Yunupingo, has made her own pathway to the stage, and her music is as beautiful as she is. Her mother is, of course, Yalme, and her father is the late, great Mandawa Yunupingo. The song she will perform is at the heart of Garma and what Garma is about. It's the classic Yothu Yindi song, Our Generation, where Mandawa himself looks ahead into the future to see what will happen for us all. Please make Tapanbal welcome.
Someone in the city is a piece of paper. Someone in the bush holds a law in their hand. Last chance for freedom in our generation. We're not the only people in our generation. Cultures bloom in a global nation. Human rights for indigenous people. you can take it away from our generation. Last chance for freedom in our generation. Our generation. It's our generation. Our generation. In our generation. We're all living in our generation. For all the people, it's our generation. We're all living in our generation. For all the people, it's our generation. Thank you. Thank you, Jakapura.
Hello, Bookmark. Hello, everyone. How are we? A big round of applause for Dapambal and Jakapura again for that amazing rendition of Our Generation, a very powerful song by her father, and now, of course, her following and creating her own footsteps as well in the music space.